everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. I was recently watching another channel, and they were talking about the technology war that we are going through, and I'm sure many of you heard about the pagers that exploded. And I did a search here in the United States about any pagers that might have exploded here, thinking that if I could find something, which I didn't, it would give us an indication of different terrorists that might be using the same system to embed themselves here in the U.S. and possibly do an attack in the future sometime. So in that video that I watched, they talked about this technology war that may be coming, how with malware they could make our electronics explode. But I think it would have to be equipment that would be able to receive a signal. If I'm wrong, let me know. It would have to be a system where they hook up to the internet, such as your cell phone. Maybe your Fire TV with your remote. Now that sends out a signal. And this person talked about how in the future we may be taking all our electronics out into the yard and smashing them. I thought, well, that's kind of dumb. When you could probably just get a type of Faraday cage to put your technology into. And I have bought several Mission Darkness. I'm not promoting them, just that I have bought Mission Darkness Faraday type cages to block radio signals, EMPs, things like that from my electronics. And I thought, well, I'll look it up. With inflation nowadays, yeah, things are a lot more expensive than when I bought them. But here we got a Mission Darkness Faraday cage for an iPhone, and then there's another one for tablets. So here's a list of the different items that I have bought myself, and I'm only showing you because I have bought these myself and I have tested them by putting my cell phone inside and then calling my phone to see if I got a signal, and they all worked 100%. Looking at Amazon, boy, they've gone up a lot in price. But here I got my, what they call Mission Darkness Faraday cage for computer towers. I put my 2 solar batteries in there. And then I also got this one for laptops. Yeah, and they all work. They all work. In the larger ones, which I'll show you here, let's see. Probably be this one here. I bought this one 2 years ago. Waterproof dry bag for electronic devices, secure and transport, signal blocking and anti-tracking, EMP shield. In there I have my handheld radios, different types of radios, flashlights, anything with a chip in it. You can see here I bought one a year ago in 2023. I also bought another one because it worked so well in 2022. And then this one here in 2022. I talked about how I unplug my computer at night. That way hackers can't get to it. I was putting it in the Faraday cage every night, or the Faraday bag every night. And I might start doing that again. But I also have the battery removed from my laptop, so that way it can't be remotely turned on. I also made for myself 2 Faraday cages made from stainless steel garbage cans, and the seams I sealed using aluminum tape. You know, if and when the poo does hit the fan and there is an EMP from some rogue government, yeah, if you still got chips that actually work, yeah, they would probably be very valuable in trading. And if you think about how many people actually carry their cell phones on them, much like the pagers, they were saying that the pagers might have been built with a small amount of explosive inside, and when a page went off, it was set up to have a delayed signal, so you'd pick up the pager and look at it so it was up by your head and then exploded. Well, that, you know, nowadays people constantly carry their cell phones on their bodies. You know, they're constantly looking at them, and what a great way to immobilize a country of people that is known to be having a lot of pew-pews that we also carry. Especially the hand that carries the pew-pew. Blow off a few fingers. I know this sounds so far-fetched, but when I heard about Israel disabling probably close to 3,000 people now with the beepers, they evidently did a second wave of attacks on those that weren't injured in the first attack. Maybe their little message pagers weren't turned on. I don't know. But it just shows you the type of malware that they have out there, the technology that our government has. You know, they always say that what we know about the technology that our governments have, we are 50 years behind in that knowledge and usage. Since my move, you know, everything's been shuffled around, and I completely forgot about this smaller bag that I use for my laptop. And so I thought I'd try it out today, and it actually did work. I can't show you that it worked to block the cell phone signal because it's my only cell phone. But tablets, small tablets can go in there. Large tablets can go in there. My tablet that I've had for many years is fairly large. And this has the dimensions for a laptop for 17 inches by 14 inches. Yeah, the prices have gone up tremendously. Nowadays, it would cost you $90. I don't think I originally paid $90 for that 2 years ago. There's a lot of other brands out there that you can look into that are cheaper. But I would only, for myself, would recommend something that I have tried personally. I even did a search today about all the different lithium battery fires. There evidently was a fire on a plane with those smokeless cigarettes, I guess you call them, a vape pen. I don't know if they have the technology to make vape pens explode, but here it says, terrified EasyJet passenger scream bomb as a vape pen explodes on a UK-bound flight. And you've heard about a lot of these skateboards, cars, battery fires, things like that. I had to wonder about their connection to whoever. There was another article I recently read where some man's battery charger for his phone caught on fire on a plane, and he believed that it was because of his anti-war rhetoric that he's been putting out about the war there in Israel. So evidently it has crossed his mind. Call it a crazy conspiracy. I don't know, but I'm not going to take the chance of leaving my cell phone somewhere where it could catch on fire and burn down the house or whatever. I am not one of these people that is glued to my cell phone, much like the younger generation. And yeah, there's even some older generation people that are glued to their cell phones. Not me. I check it in the morning for different news articles. I check my earthquakes. I have an earthquake app on there. And then I check it before I go to bed. I might check it one other time, maybe at lunchtime. But that's about it. And it sits on the counter next to me. My grandson does use my cell phone sometimes. He'll come and get it and play his little games. So today when I was watching different videos and reading different articles about these explosions, yeah, I looked and seen what was close to my cell phone. Made sure there was nothing flammable. But lithium batteries you can't put out with just regular water if there's a fire. So I thought I would share this suggestion to you about getting a Faraday bag of some sort. And like I said, the only reason I'm recommending Mission Darkness is because I have bought their products in the past and I am completely 100% satisfied with them. We're living in some crazy times, aren't we? What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.